toll road here, and I'm right downtown Toledo, Ohio. Gotta get aboard the Sandpiper. We're gonna go down the Maumee River, see the largest mural of the world. You better buckle up, kids. You better ready to take a ride on the toll road. And our vessel today will be this old boat you see here, which is designed to look like an old canal boat. Have a little time before our tour, so we'll check out a little bit of the riverfront and downtown Toledo. Clinger! And before we get to the murals, we've got robots walking up steps. And this young lady, looks like she's offering a pear. Someone gave her a marigold necklace too. And before you see murals, it's always good to see other murals. Looks like this is one of some cardinals. If I knew what sound cardinals make, I'd make cardinal sounds for you now. Now along the riverfront here is pretty cool actually. A lot of cool artwork, and I don't know what I'm walking through here. Looks like maybe a strung out slinky. Probably not, but that's what I'm going with. Stroke! 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 Yeah, I'm taking a powered boat to that. I don't need the exercise. Okay, one last look at some art downtown before we get on the boat. The Glass Center. Now this is prime time. Pretty cool. Now you don't run any of these guys over, do you?
No, not usually.
They're worth a lot of points, I guess.
Oh yeah.
We're headed away from Lake Erie, up, or is it down? 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 Up? I don't know. The Maumee River coming across the Anthony Wayne Bridge.
This bridge right here is the High Level Bridge, also known as the Anthony Wayne Bridge. It was built in 1931. It's an all-steel suspension bridge, and as of 2022, it was listed as an Ohio Historic Civil Engineering Site. This bridge was built in 1902, making it over 120 years old. It's one of the busiest train bridges in the country. It averages about 144 trains across it every 24 hours, and there's also a lot of freighters that come through this bridge in the channel. This bridge, unlike the other bridges around here that open up and down, this one is on a turnstile, so it'll swing open to the length of any vessel coming through the channel. The river that we are on is about 15 feet deep on average, but right here it can get as deep as 40 feet.
I went by a similar bridge to this, a swinging train bridge on the Mississippi River up in La Crosse, Wisconsin, with the traveling tramps and Wade about a year and a half ago. We actually got to see that one in action. That was pretty cool. This one, just have to use our imagination. It's a swinging bridge.
The left side is owned by ADM and the right is owned by the Andersons. These hold all sorts of different types of grain, including red wheat, soybeans, and corn. And as you can see over to our left, we have a huge trader in from Canada doing a grain drop-off right now. These usually come in once or twice a week and they're here for a few days. This project started a couple of years ago. A group of friends came out here on their boats and they saw these silos and decided that board. I just need to make sure you guys get all the info. They became a nonprofit entity called the Urban Site and Glass City Riverwall Steering Committee, and they partnered with the Toledo Community Foundation and the Toledo Arts Commission to embark on what is now known as the Glass City Riverwall. They wanted to bring a little urban renewal and a positive introduction to Toledo. They started with a budget of $750,000 and ended up with a budget of $1.2 million. They used about 3,000 gallons of paint on the project, and there was about 25 different colors throughout the painting. It's 170,000 square feet. It's the expanse of about 3 football fields and will take you roughly 7.5 minutes to walk from one end of it to the other, depending on how motivated you are.
I could do it faster.
The tallest flower on here is 130 feet tall. But then as we come up to the 3 faces on the right, you'll see the young woman. She's got little buttons on her denim jacket. Those are only about 3 feet tall. Good fortune and faith. And then further down, those 3 faces, they're all from different Native American tribes that volunteered to be a part of the project. Because of their varying ages, they represent the past, present, and future. They represent the original farmers here in Northwest Ohio and the agriculture within it. And most of all, they represent those who came here before us in North America and tell their story. This area in particular was home to the Miami tribe as well as the Ottawa and the Potawatomi. But the Miami tribe is where the Maumee River's name came from. Some of the goals of this project were to show Toledo's dedication to the arts and urban renewal. They wanted to tell the story of Toledo's rich and vibrant cultural history, the history of this mural site, as well as the larger Native American populations in other marginalized communities. Right by these silos, there's actually a plaque that talks about the Native American settlement that was in this location.
Now, just to be clear, I asked, and these are not life-size portraits of these people. They're actually bigger than this. Now, if they had any extra paint from this project, I would recommend giving it to this Canadian freight company so they could slap a fresh coat of paint on this ship. Looking a little worn, boys, a little worn. Now they're hard at work while I'm goofing off filming this, and like she said earlier, it's every couple weeks they're bouncing back and forth from different ports back up here. Here's what stuff looks like when you don't paint it. Boring. Alright, we're headed back now. We'll be going under the same bridges back down to downtown Toledo. You get some pretty good views of the city going this way, though. Looks like we got a flock of something heading south for the winter above the old Mad Anthony Wayne Bridge. She already gave most of the specs to the Anthony Wayne Bridge here. Built in 31, about 3,200 feet long, 60 feet wide. And I guess it's also called the High Level Bridge. It's pretty high, makes sense. Looks like that's gonna do it from the Glass City Riverwall here in Toledo, Ohio. And who knows? Who knows? Who knows where the toll road will lead to next?